In the search, they reached out to our air unit, the drone unit, the canine unit, our dive team, as well as the missing persons unit, who also responded to assist. At approximately 6:52 p.m., the canine unit began a track which led to a retention pond, which was about 1,000 feet from the initial address to where they were dispatched. And in that pond, they located the missing child. That child was transported to a local hospital where tragically he was pronounced deceased. The victim is a 4-year-old young boy. At this time, the homicide unit and the crime scene unit have responded. We are conducting the investigation. The circumstances of how the child became missing right now are still under investigation, so I don't have anything or any information about that. If we do develop anything, at some point we'll release that information through the PIO's office, and I can take any questions if you have them.
Do you know which retention pond it happened in? I know there's a lot of ponds in this area.
There's several. So it's a retention pond that's back in this community. This is a private property community, which is why we had to come out here. But it is one of the ponds back there that, as I said, it's only about 1,000 feet from the residence.
And is that pond that's not gated off for anything?
I don't believe it is, no.
And how many retention pond deaths have there been this year?
I couldn't even speculate. I'd hate to say something and be completely wrong and then be held to it. But it is something that, tragically, does happen pretty frequently. And, we respond as quick as we can. That is one area that the patrol officers are trained to go. They go check bodies of water and things like that first thing, and unfortunately we didn't get there in time today.
And what kind of just equipment, what kinds of tools do you guys have to use, to find missing kids in conditions like this? I know there's lots of technology. What other things?
Sure. So our missing person their unit, actually, they train and actually teach different levels of responses, from grid mapping and things like that to GPS GPS coordinates and how we search meticulously. It isn't a free-for-all, everybody's walking up and down the street. The initial search will be, they go check local ponds. First officers will check ponds, will make contact with the complainants, get descriptions of what that person is wearing, and then as more units and more resources become available, it gets very organized. The specialty units like the air unit and things, they're equipped with all kinds of different technology. Obviously we have dogs that are trained to locate people, and so they'll all be deployed as soon as these calls come in. Those resources will be deployed. All right, thank you.